Hello everybody, welcome to this week's Headteacher Bulletin for the week commencing the 13th of October. Let's get going. So in this week's Gospel, Luke tells us about 10 people suffering from leprosy who were healed by Jesus, but only one of them came back to say thank you. Many people with this illness lose all of their fingers and toes because of the disease, and it's really painful. And people with leprosy couldn't get too close to others for fear of spreading the illness, and they were total outcasts within society, but Jesus loved them anyway. Once again, the Gospel tells us about the importance of faith, and the man who returned to praise and thank God is a Samaritan. And in the Jewish circles in which Jesus lived, Samaritans were looked down upon because of the differences between the two communities. So another lesson for us in this Gospel has to do with salvation. All 10 of the lepers who were given a gift of healing, but in this gratitude for God for this gift, the Samaritan found salvation. And our salvation is found in recognising the gifts we've been given and using them wisely as we know when to be grateful and when to say thank you. So it's not just a lesson about the other 9 lepers and what they should have done. It's also a lesson for how we need to live our lives every day. And our lives are a gift from God. And the time that we have been given on this earth belongs to God. And we've been very much sharing that we are stewards and caretakers of that time with our students. So we had a really busy week last week, leading up to Friday, a joyful celebration of hope. We had 41 diocesan schools that came together at St Mary's Church in Dunstable for our annual diocesan schools mass. The church was very much alive with music and song, and St Thomas Becket choir led the worship for the mass. Very much a beautiful mix of traditional and uplifting praise throughout. So well done to all the students and staff that are involved. I was really proud for us leading the Mass, and we look forward to continuing our support with the diocese over the next few months. So also this week we had our St Carlo's feast day. Students wore red to symbolise their house colour, and we also celebrated with a tasty cupcake treat at break time. So well done to all the Carlo House for supporting the good cause. We also had our weekly mass, which focused on St Carlo this week as well. So thank you for everyone getting involved in that. We're immensely proud. Hopefully you've seen our social media news update. Our A-level results have been recognised as among the top 10% nationally for progress. This isn't just a statistic, it's really a celebration of lives transformed through our education, and we're so proud and really happy that we get to have this special award for all the hard work and dedication for our students and staff. So well done, and we look forward to continued success in the future. We had lovely Earth Day assemblies this week, celebrated by the St Thomas Becket Choir, and they were singing Look at the World by John Rutler within the Earth Day Assembly. Thank you to Mr Polly and students for leading that assembly last week. So lots of news have gone out recently regarding join the leadership team. All the information is within the Microsoft Teams. We've had over 30 applicants apply already. There's the chance to get involved in the leadership of the school, various groups such as ethos, wellbeing, art, sport, environment and the curriculum. So they'll be working alongside our head boy Ethan and head girl Macy to very much shape the future of St Thomas Becket this year and beyond. So we look forward to receiving all those applications and starting interviews next week. Just a reminder, we have our student notice board directly outside the auditorium. There is so much going on across the school, from extracurricular clubs, chaplaincy clubs, sports clubs, all the various things that are happening. We pop them on the notice board just so it's really easy for students to see. And because they're in and out of the auditorium every day, it's a central place for them to see what's going on. So urge your children to have a look, and if there's something they want to get involved in, we'd welcome them to do so. Link to that next week on Friday, the 24th of October is our annual Culture and Diversity Day. There will be a letter coming out either today or Monday regarding that. The week has been planned as Culture and Diversity Week. We've got foods from around the world within the canteen, leading up to our very famous jollof rice and chicken on the Friday. So as part of the Culture and Diversity Day, there is a cultural catwalk at lunchtime that the students are organising. So yeah, more information to follow within the letter, and we look forward to celebrating a joyful cultures next week. And lastly, just some key dates to share. Sixth form open evening is next Thursday on the 23rd of October. Links have already been sent out for booking, so please come along. Culture and Diversity Day on Friday the 24th, and it's the end of term also on Friday the 24th after a very long 8 weeks. We'll catch up again next week and have a wonderful week.